Hello everybody, it's Craftin' Just Because with Chris Cowan. And today we're doing what I was calling a throwback Thursday. It's still a current set, but it's the Be My Valentine. It's in the big annual catalog. But I'm bringing this to you because we're coming out, or it actually is out, with some new designer series paper that's Be Like. It kind of resembles some that we had a few years ago, or maybe it was last year with this set, but it's with Petunia Pink. But I don't have it yet because it just was released. And I wanted to create a fun little 3D project. So we're going to use the square pillow boxes. I have some basic white cardstock, some crushed curry cardstock, some Flirty Flamingo paper, or cardstock, and then this is the Flirty Flamingo piece from the Refreshed Beauty. I also have the Beast punch that goes with this, and then Pool Party, Memento, and Crushed Curry. So my thought process on this was I would fill it with Bit of Honeys because I wanted to use the You're as Sweet as Honey. I don't have any of those candies right at the moment, so my box will be empty, but that's okay. But I first want to start off with, we are going to go ahead and stamp this so that it dries in time. And I want to stamp it with the honeycomb. And then we'll do the bee and the sentiment and all that and put this together. So let's go ahead and get the honeycomb on here. And I'm just going to do just a tiny bit in little places. And I'm going to do it on the back as well. Okay, so there's that. We're going to let that dry. Then I'm going to come in with the cardstock pieces and get those stamped. Oops. Oh, there is one other stamp I wanted to do on that. I forgot. I wanted to do the little dot, dot, dot line. This line. Okay. Since we have the Memento ink out, let's go ahead and do our sentiment on our basic white cardstock. I'm going to need a bigger block. Just like that. Love it. Love that writing, actually. And let's see here. Oh, we needed the Memento ink for the body, too. Okay. I just was not thinking here. And let's bring in our body. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp it twice. Okay. And I guess we need a little face for our little character person. And let's do... Let's do the little smiley face. Actually, hold on. Let's not do the face quite yet. Because I want to punch it first to make sure that I get that in the right spot. Let's bring back in our basic white piece. and I want to do my little wings. Okay, I didn't need to stamp that again. Okay, so we got that done, and we're not stamping anything for that piece. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to bring in our punch. And I'm going to stamp or punch my bee out. Just like that. And then let's go ahead and bring in and punch this bee. Just lining it up. Just like that. Be careful that you don't smush your fingers like I just did. Okay, so we won't need any of those pieces. And then while we're punching still, let's go ahead and finish punching out our pieces here. So I'm just lining up my wings. There's one set of wings. And then sorry, I'm off camera. I'm just getting it lined up. There's the other set of wings. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to stamp or punch the heart out 3 more times. And then I'm going to punch out 2 of the smaller hearts out of the Flirty Flamingo. Okay, so there's that. There's that. There's that. Now we can, oh, and then let's go ahead and bring in our paper trimmer. And let's go ahead and do our sentiment. And then I also want to cut a 1-inch piece of my designer series paper. Okay, so that should be all of that, all of that. Now we can stamp our little face on our bees. Okay. I think I only need 1, but oh, and we also need the antenna. Okay. And where's our little antennas? There it is. There we go. Okay, so that's all the stamping, all that. Let's get that back on here so we don't lose that guy. Okay, now all we have left is to assemble our little project here. And first of all, I'm going to come in and I'm just going to lightly bend our little white hearts. Okay. Then we are going to do a line here and cut and banner our piece. Not too bad. Okay. So now what we're going to do, let's attach our little wings here. And our wings here. Okay. So now what we want to do is fold up our pillow box here, and I'm just going to kind of follow the, like, kind of pre-score my little lines here, burnish them, I should say. And it already has adhesive on it, which is nice. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift off that adhesive. Okay. And then we're going to fold this over, and we're going to place this right onto itself. Just like so. And I'm just going to stick my fingers in there, make sure it's all nice and rubbed down, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, fold that down. We're going to line this up. Just like so. Run your fingers in there. Okay, so now at this point is when you'd fill your little treats in there. So say I had my bit of honeys. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it this way so that you could still open it here with your fingers right there, okay? So I'm just going to wrap this around, and I'm going to add just a little bit of glue just to keep that in place. Okay. And then we're going to glue this piece down, and I'm going to cut that off so that it's not overlapping, just to make it easier so it doesn't break open. And I'm going to add glue here, and I want to make sure it's lined up, and I'm going to hold it for just a minute. Okay. Now we're going to come back to the front, and I'm going to add my bee. And what I might do, I might add both bees actually. Let's see here. So I think I'm going to add one bee kind of up here, and then the other bee right kind of on top, but we're going to do with a dimensional or two. So kind of like that, so you kind of see them flopping there in the wind. And then I was thinking I would do a little flower. And I know this is white, but you know what? Let's do a couple more hearts. I think that'll make me feel better about them being white. So let's bring in our Flirty Flamingo. And will do 3 pink heart, flirty flamingo hearts. Okay, so we'll bend those in half just like I just did for the other ones. Okay, so what I'm thinking is right here, I'm going to put a dab of glue, and then I'm just going to keep adding my hearts. Okay. Just like this, and then we're going to layer the opposite way, the white. So going this way, and this way. I'm just holding those down for just a minute. And then while those are drying for a minute, I'm going to add my sentiment, just like this. So you can't really see a lot of the stamping on the box, but it adds to it, I think. And then I'm just going to take one of these hearts and not both of them. And I'm going to add a dimensional, one of the mini dimensionals. Oh no, I have an idea for the other one. So let's put a dimensional on both the backs. Okay, one I'm going to put right here. And then the other one is going to be our little flower center. Just like that. And that, my friends, is our cute little pillow box that's all decorated and ready for some bit of honeys to gift a sweet friend, just to let them know that they're sweet and you're thinking about them. Doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day, just for fun. So until next time, my creative peeps, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And remember, stay awesome. Bye-bye.